Good day everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we are getting ready for our nightly surrender. All right, so due to all of the Zodiacs going out tonight, there will be no extended tonight, but the extended will start back tomorrow. All right, the extended will start back tomorrow. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into this nightly surrender, guys. And as a bonus, I'll just go ahead and give y'all 2 light and shadow attributes instead of 1. How about that? Alrighty. Alright, so Spirit, what is it that we need to surrender? Oh, before we get started, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so that you will see all of the uploads to this channel. Alright, so Spirit, what do we need to surrender tonight? Okay, so... Alright, so the first thing we need to surrender to is surrender to joy. Alright, we just need to surrender to being happy. Okay, so a lot of times, you know, we just be around and, you know, things trigger us and then we get upset. So we just need to surrender to being happy, surrender to the positive aspects of our lives. Okay, so we just need to indulge in like random acts of joy, random acts of happiness, random events, like things that bring pleasure to us. All right, not things that make us upset, not things that people bring to us that, you know, they want to offload on us. We just need to really focus on them things that make us happy, them things that bring us joy. So what brings you joy? All right, what brings you joy? And then just practice that tonight. So like before you go to bed, you know, just whatever brings you joy and at ease before you go to bed, just try to do that one thing. Just try to do one of those things tonight and just see how you feel moving into tomorrow morning. Okay. Oh, surrender to silence. Yo, a lot of us need to do this. Surrender to that silence. I'm talking about meditation, quiet time. You know, right now, like, I'm just so appreciative. My significant other, he has my children with him and they're out doing something. And I'm just so appreciative because I get this time to, you know, just focus on you guys and focus on self. So just surrendering to silence. All right. Surrendering to meditative practices, surrendering to just being off to ourselves in solitude and focusing on the things that we need to focus on personally for ourselves, all right, so that we can thrive. So surrender to silence tonight. Also, surrender to the wonders of awe. Okay, that's the same as surrendering to joy. Okay, be open to the magic of everything. All right, be open to the beauties of every moment. All right, be open to every wonder of life. Be open to just everything that you can find beauty in. Just surrender to the wonders of awe. All right, surrender fear. All right, we don't have time for fear-based energy, so we need to let that go. Whatever you are afraid of, just surrender that energy tonight. All right, just surrender it tonight. Give it to spirit, give it to your ancestors, give it to the divine. Let them know, like, hey, you know, I'm just done with this right now. All right, so just let go of any fearful stories that you've been telling yourself. Let go of any moments that you focus on. All right, just surrender anything that could promote fear in your life right now. You know, many times we be telling ourselves like stories that, like we say, don't resonate with us no more. Like, you know, you were not good at something in high school. You know, that's something old. Like that no longer resonates with you. You know, I remember I used to always have a fear of taking tests because I just never was good at taking tests. All right, I really didn't understand what I was reading. To be honest, you know, because words are different where I grew up. Words are different than, you know, the English words that I grew up, you know. I grew up with pidgin English, you know, because I'm Jamaican American. So things were just different for me than it was for other kids. So I just couldn't comprehend certain things. And I always had a fear of taking tests. And I had a fear of taking tests all the way up into completion of my bachelor's. And then when I got into my master's program, I was like, you know what? I ain't scared of taking tests no more. You know, and I just started acing those tests. I just completely surrendered my fear of taking tests. All right. So whatever it is that you're afraid of, whatever it is that you've been telling yourself that you really no longer identify with, surrender that tonight. All right, Spirit, what else? All right. So look, There's about to be some material and spiritual prosperity. This is the number 6, all right? So definitely about to be some spiritual and material prosperity, okay? You just gotta be open to receiving this stuff because it's happening as long as you continuously doing the work. All right, but again, surrendering to silence so that spirit can give you these messages that you are needing, okay? Also, ooh, spiritual union. Look, I don't know. This is the second time this card, maybe the third time ever. All right, this is the third time this card then came up ever for a long time. All right, so ever since I've been doing this is the third time this card came up. So this message is clearly for somebody. So spiritual union, a spiritual union is coming in, y'all, and it's gonna be a euphoric feeling. So 6 and 2, it's gonna be a euphoric feeling. It's gonna feel unreal. Y'all gonna connect on a soul level. Like this is a whole different vibe. And 2 again, what? 2 again, intuition. All right, so that's why you got to get to that silence and trust your intuition so you can know, so you can discern which one of these entities, which one of these spirits is right for you. I'm telling you, look, wait a minute, spiritual union and intuition, double powerhouse, along with material and spiritual prosperity. Come on, you doing it. You doing it. See, it may not seem like you doing it, but you doing it. Okay, it may not seem like you're doing it, but you are doing it. All right. All right, what else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have? Let's see. Oh, so you got support. You got support in everything that you're doing right now. Lots of support. So no matter what you do, the divine, the universe, your ancestors, whomever, fully supports you in it. All right, so talk to your angels. Again, that's why you got to surrender to silence. Talk to your angels tonight so that y'all can know what's going on. All right, so you can receive that divine guidance so you ain't worrying. And then some of y'all about to change y'all careers, okay? And this career is going to bring you some abundance, all right? This career is going to help you embark upon a different part of your life that you didn't even really know that you can embark upon, okay? So this career change is about to be some amazing, amazing shifts, all right? Some amazing, amazing shifts. All right, y'all. We about to go into this heavy hitters. Y'all know the energy always change right here. So I don't know. This is usually when people lead a reading right here. Nah, don't lead a reading, okay? Because this is information that you need to know. You can write it down and you can get to it when you can, okay? Because healing takes time. I understand everybody got careers. We got some essential personnel on here. So, hey, do what you got to do. Let's get it done. All right, so what are we healing, spirit? Ooh, self-sabotage. Here we go again. 2. Self-sabotage. You just sabotaging yourself every time you turn around. You know, you telling yourself these limiting beliefs about yourself, and you undoing everything that spirit, you know, had designed for you. All right, they gonna help you out. You ain't gotta keep trying to manipulate the situation. You know, you wanted to work out one way, and then you try to do it one way because you scared that it's not gonna work out. Then you end up making it not work out because you put your hands in it. Stop doing that. This is what you need to heal from. Self-sabotage. 22. What's up, y'all? What's up with all these 2s? 22. Have faith. You need to have faith. Okay, you need to have faith. Spirit got you. They got you. The divine got you. Your ancestors got you. You need to have faith in whatever it is that you are doing. All right? Just believe. All right? You believe it, you can see it. You see it, you can achieve it. Ain't that the motto that they used to have on them commercials when I was little? But yeah, just believe in yourself. Believe in whatever. Believe in your vision. Y'all, what's up with these 2s? Who this for? 21. Just overall healing in general. All right, no need to be depressed. It looks like you know you going home and you're crying and you're sad and you're depressed and you're just not in a good space. All right, you're just not in a good space. So look, complete healing. Don't sabotage yourself. Okay, let's just get into this complete healing tonight. All right, and just write it down. You know, if you can't get to it tonight, write it down. All right, at least do one of your surrenders tonight. And the one that I really want you to focus on tonight, I really want you to focus on 2 if you can't do all of them. I want you to do that thing that you love, you know, that's just going to bring you some joy before you go to sleep. Maybe drink some tea, maybe sit back in a hot bath, maybe take a long shower, maybe clip your toenails, something, you know, but do something that you enjoy, all right? Maybe cuddle with your significant other, all right? Just do something that you enjoy. Also, I really want you to write down your fears tonight. I really want you to just tackle that, write them down. All right, spirit. So the soul message. Okay, so our work together is complete. So who is this? Some of y'all doing a lot of good work. All right, some of y'all doing a lot of good work, and y'all work together is complete. All right, so if this is about a soulmate, y'all work together is complete, then that means that, you know, y'all already done, a past lover, you already done cleared that karma. All right, but if it's not, if it's directed towards your soul, then it may be your work is complete that you had to do for your soul, and now you can come into alignment with it. So this could go either way. It's just how it resonates with you. Our soul contract states, okay, so it's a soul, y'all. Our soul contract states that we can't be together until we complete our self-work. So this is a soul message right here. So y'all can't be together until y'all complete y'all self-work. All right, so whoever you expecting to be with, y'all not gonna be together until y'all until y'all complete y'all self-work. All right, so go ahead and be working on that, complete that, so y'all can be together, so y'all can be right for each other. All right, and lastly, this person is telling you, I don't know who this is for, but don't wait for them, because they still got a lot of work to do. So don't wait on them. Go ahead and move on. All right. I don't care if even they say they don't want to tell you not to wait for them. I'm telling you right now, Spirit saying don't wait for them. All right, because they got a whole lot of work to do. Whole lot of work to do. Whole lot of work to do. All right, so yeah, whole lot of work to do, y'all. So don't wait on them. Do not wait on them. You're gonna be waiting forever. All right, Spirit, what else? Now I'm going over here to the 4 Agreements. Y'all ain't read that book. Go ahead and read the 4 Agreements. It's a wonderful book. Okay, and this, what I do is just, you know, keep things in alignment. So 4 Agreements right here. Boom, I just pulled 2. All right, so the first agreement is don't take anything personally. So we don't talk about this don't taking things personal stuff. All right, so release self-judgment. All right, so even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. You do not need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. So you may not even completely know, you may not even be completely speaking the accurate stuff about yourself. So like what this card is saying is like, don't even take, until you cleanse all of this fear-based energy, don't even take your own thoughts personally. All right, I'm talking about your personal thoughts. I ain't talking about what Spirit tell you. I'm talking about your own personal thoughts, because sometimes we be talking about ourselves and we be talking about ourselves in a negative manner, even self-sabotaging ourselves mentally. So you may not even be in the right state of mind to even be taking your own thoughts personally. So don't even be taking your own thoughts, your own bad thoughts about yourself personally. Don't make assumptions. Learn to ask questions, okay? Make sure you ask them questions, because you out here assuming and make a ass out of what? Okay. All right, so it's always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are clear. All right, so until you are clear as you can be. And once you hear the answers to the questions, you won't have to make assumptions. All right, you will know the truth. All right, so what this is telling me is that, like, sometimes we be making assumptions without having all the truth. All right, sometimes we make assumptions without having all the truth. So you need to make sure that you asking questions so that you can make sure you understanding that person correctly. All right, ensure you understanding that person correctly, because sometimes you might not even be getting what they, getting what they putting down correctly. You might have misinterpreted, because people's perception of things are different. Remember, I told you I used to hate taking tests, but I hated taking tests because I didn't understand correctly the information that I was receiving. All right. So you may not be in a position to understand them correctly. So make sure you ask some questions so that you can have clarity, all right, about the situation. All right, so we go ahead and we're moving into our light and shadow attributes. All right, and with light and shadow, what I do is we talk about these attributes, okay, and we talk about the good qualities and the bad qualities of these attributes. Now, like I promised, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all 2 tonight, because we're not gonna do no extended. All right, so we're not going to do no extended tonight, but they will start back tomorrow. So if you want to be on Patreon so you can get those extended, go ahead and go down in the description. All right, so the first attribute is detective. Okay, so let me tell you why the detective attribute is great. The detective attribute is great because you very observant. Like you observant. You can figure things out. All right, you have intuition. Okay, you have these desires. All right, and you out here seeking the truth. Cause what does detectives do? Detectives out here investigating, trying to figure out whether you telling a lie or not, right? But no, not all jokes aside, like the detective energy helps you in investigating and try to figure out what's true and what ain't, you know, figuring out, discerning, your intuition, all that is on point when you're a detective because you rely solely on your instincts, all right? And so the shadow attribute to that is falsifying information and voyeurism, all right? So one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to doctor up nothing just so you can be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to doctor up anything just so you can be right. Especially when you're on this journey and you're working with people's energy and you're working with people's soul. You don't want to just doctor up something just so you can be right in whatever it is that you're doing. All right, you want to always maintain your integrity, and you want to always use your intuition when you're interacting with people, especially on a soul or energetic level. All right, because one thing I can't stand is when somebody project their own ego off to me, and we doing soul work or spiritual work and things like that, because that stuff gonna be found out, y'all. That stuff gonna be found out, and you know, y'all know how it is when you be working with somebody and then like they doing something, you like, I don't know, this person, you know. That happened to me like once in my life, and that was when I was new on my little journey, you know, and I was up here, you know, doing this work with this person. This person was very exploratory, very investigative, had that detective type of, you know, her intuition was good. But then I noticed that some parts of the things she was telling me wasn't like accurate. And so then I had hit my homegirl. I was like, yo, I don't think that this person right. Like, I know I'm new to this stuff, but I don't think this person right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they projecting their own stuff on me. And my homegirl was like, if that's how you feel, then, like, my homegirl, she wasn't even, you know, on no mess. She was just like, if that's how you feel, then 9 times out of 10 is the reason you're feeling that way. You know, so just be cautious of that. Just make sure you ain't doctoring up or falsifying no information when you're working with people's energy, because people will find you out. The more they grow, the more they know. I'm gonna tell you that now. All right, so child nature. Oh man, this child stuff be coming up a lot, y'all. All right, so the child nature. Friendships with animals, they're able to communicate with animals, so y'all have this ability to connect with nature, all right, with this child nature. But the negative side, the shadow side to the child nature is, you know, the tendency to abuse animals and people in the environment, all right, because they feel like they're so connected, right, that they just have the entitlement to just abuse the animals or abuse the people or abuse the environment, and that's not okay. So when you're doing things, you need to be cautious that all things have life. All right, all things have life, and all things need to be met with compassion. All right, and all things need to be met with, you know, love. All right, don't walk around with that superiority complex, and also that you know how kids be where they just be doing stuff just because they act like they don't know better. You know, don't be walking around like that. Don't be walking around naive or oblivious. You know, just understand that everything has a soul, everything has life, and you need to interact with everything with compassion. You know, even when you're dealing with the animals and you're dealing with the environment, you need to even interact with the environment with compassion, because all of those things have life, you know. And if I would seriously, if you don't believe so, then I would seriously, you know, check myself. I would do some internal work on myself to figure out why I don't feel that, you know, all life is valuable, you know, like everything is valuable, you know. And that's the part of surrendering to awe, just finding the beauty in the essence of everything and not being destructive towards anything. All right, so that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I want you guys to surrender your joy tonight. I want you guys to surrender to silence tonight. Surrender to the feelings of awe. Surrender your fears. Remember that you about to have some prosperous spiritual material abundance. You know, this soul union is coming in. You about to really tap into your intuition. You have all the support from the divine that you need. You just really need to work on self-sabotaging yourself, having that faith and doing that deeper inner healing. All right, y'all, numbers for tonight's reading is 622 and 22221. All right, so 622 And then 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys are working with these attributes in the light aspect and not so much on the shadow side. And I'll talk to y'all later.